Ms. Jeffrey, through you, Mr. Chair, paragraph 31 of the June 30th, 2020 CSIS assessment of Dr. Chu states that an individual identified as restricted visitor number 1 had access to the Winnipeg lab. This individual was an employee of the People's Liberation Army-controlled Beijing Institute of Biotechnology, whose mentor was a major general identified as Beijing's chief biological defense expert engaged in research relating to biodefense and bioterrorism. Did this individual have a secret security clearance?
I'm going to refer to Dr. Polican about the processes for restricted visitors at the lab.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
It's yes or no.
In terms of access to the laboratory, restricted visitors were a special category of individuals that were under escort at all times, but would not have had access to high containment laboratories.
So who authorized this Beijing military scientist access to the lab?
I would say that the policy on visitors restricted their access to areas in line with the clearances that they had, and so there would have been no access of visitors to restricted level 3.
That's not my question. They had access to the lab. They were in the lab. They might not have been in the level 4 part of the lab, and I'm asking you, Ms. Jeffrey, or whoever may answer, who authorized that access to a Beijing military scientist whose mentor was Beijing's foremost expert in bioterrorism?
I'll first say that when we use the term National Microbiology Lab, we're referring to a complex of buildings that has both secure and public facilities. I'll turn to our Chief Security Officer to talk about the policy.
I want to know who authorized that individual.
We will return to the committee with that information. I don't have it at hand.